first shooting of the Howa, I think it's called the SHB Custom barreled action. I did get it in the, like I said, I did get it in the Hogue stock, but yeah, not going to use that for precision shooting. And like I said, I did get the SCSA Southern Cross Small Arms chassis, TSPX chassis, which is very, very good, I have to say. Don't ask me what this tripod is, bipod is, I can't remember. And they don't even have a brand on it, so they really don't care about advertising. I am having a beer at Beck's because it's been a hot day, and I'll tell you straight up, we started shooting at 8:20 and, well no, we started shooting at 8, we had, yeah, and by 8:20, because I looked at my watch, by 8:20 there was a mirage, right, 8:20 in the morning, because I live in a very hot and humid area, and when you have heat and humidity, you have mirage, and yeah, it was pretty bad, pretty much all day. So it's not a perfect indication of what this rifle is capable of. So I'll just have a beer. Cheers, Ghibli. Or Prost. Oh yeah, man, it was hot and humid. So what happened, I got back from work off night shift yesterday afternoon, late yesterday afternoon, and I just managed to make it to the gun shop to get one thing that I was really desperate for, and that was a bullet comparator. It's Hornady lock and load bullet comparator kit and basic insert set. If you don't have a bullet comparator and you're trying to do precision shooting, that's what it looks like. It goes, where's there? And well, actually I've got a bullet I can show you because I saved one of the Hornady Tactical Application Police rounds, the TAPs, because that was a really good performer. So I haven't set it up properly because you're supposed to, there's a grub screw that goes in there that holds one of the jaws, the top jaw, and then you pop your round into the comparator and you have a look, whatever that number is. It's purely a datum, it's a reference number, doesn't mean anything. But if you want to scale back your projectile depth, or have it further out or further in, use that as a reference. Once you've established where jam is, when it's actually hitting your lands. So if you want to get a better explanation of that, just watch Eric Cortini's videos. I highly recommend watching Eric Cortini's videos. Anyway, the rifle performed really well. Yeah, I can't wait to, because I bought 100 Lapua with the small rifle primer pocket, which is really expensive. It's got $195 in the box, but what is it? $255 for 100. But and I've used Lapua before, and if you know anything about Lapua brass, all the champions use it. It lasts forever, and it's really, really good stuff. You don't have to do any prep to it whatsoever, which is completely different to every other brass that I've had. I have not had Norma brass. I'm told that's very high quality, but every other brand of brass that I've ever had, I had to true the flash holes because they were just jagged garbage in there, and typically chamfer it inside and outside on the mouths of the necks because they were just, yeah, a mess. So, or even have to full length size the things to get the dings out of them, you know, put the olive through to open to round the mouth again. So anyway, the rifle performed well. This number 4 contour barrel that it comes with, 26-inch number 4 contour barrel, you know what, I really like it, I really do. It's not a full bore heavy barrel, and it doesn't really heat that up that much as quickly. I thought it'd heat up like 10 rounds, and I thought it'd be smoking hot, but no. I had 80 rounds here, I only put 79 through because I've saved one of the taps. Now, and yeah, it was pretty good. it was pretty good, and it cooled down. Like I don't cool my barrels down, you know, right down. Just so you know, just they're warm, because just like all the other Howas that I've owned, it likes a warm barrel, or a hot barrel actually. It likes a warm barrel. Yeah, everything performed as it should have. I'll just put this down, or get it out of the way, so I can show you the results. And so what I'll be doing is I'll be showing you the groups of the different ammo, and then you can see me shooting it, or you can see me shooting it, then I'll show you the groups. So now with the filming, I've got my Panasonic video camera there. I was originally going to use that on this mini tripod, the Crazy Pod or whatever it's called, Crazy Legs. This is the Crazy Legs tripod. I was originally going to use this to record me on the next bench, right? But I couldn't, because as soon as I get there, like 5 minutes later, and there's only like probably, I would say, less than a third of the benches were taken up, but some turkey, and there's all these benches free, and some turkey, no, he can't give himself a bit of room, or give me a bit of room. No, he's got to plonk his butt right next to me, right where I want to have this. So I've got no right to tell him to bugger off. Right? He can use any bench he wants as a member, SSAA member. So I had to use the big tripod that the camera's on now to film me, and then I tried to use the Yi Light, the action cam, because I wanted to film the actual rounds hitting the paper, but that didn't really work. I might put a little bit of that film in, but you're probably not going to see anything anyway, because it's just too low down off the target. So that was a fail. I do have another big tripod somewhere, but you know, for the life of me, I've misplaced it, so I don't know what I did with it. But if I can't find that one, I will get just another cheapy tripod, so that if it does get shot, you know, I don't lose a bunch of money, because that tripod, the Manfrotto tripod, is, what was it? Yeah, almost $350 or something. Yeah, I don't want to get that getting shot, because trust me, I've seen some people do some stupid things at ranges, shooting other people's targets, and my target getting shot, and yeah. But so what I'll do is I'll show you the film of me shooting it and commenting while I'm shooting it. Obviously it's going to be loud because there's, you know, guns going off everywhere. And then I'll. So we're just having ceasefire at the moment. I didn't record myself shooting the first rounds through it. It was the quantity TAP, Tactical Application Police, law enforcement ammunition, and that's not the overall length. That's just a datum measurement that I'm using with the bullet comparator that I got. So I just want to differentiate between the 4 different types of factory ammo with regards to overall length, bullet seating. So this was this stuff's got, wow, I think they're all, I'm not sure what, all the Hornady ammo I would assume has got the same O-drive. This is Federal. This is the next one off the rank that I'm shooting, and what is it? I'm not sure what. I think it's their own proprietary projectile, so I don't know what it is. It's going to be interesting to see. This one's a little bit further out, overall length, so it's going to be interesting to see how this goes, because if I had only shot the 4-shot group, as you'll see, it would have been about less than half an inch first round through it, so very impressive, I have to say, very impressive. It's going to be interesting to see what this stuff does. Well, so after sighting it in with the quantity TAP, that was the first 5-shot group. That was the second. That was the last round, so I blew it. So that's probably about less than half an inch. First rounds through it.
That is pretty good. This thing's a bit of a laser. Interesting to see how it's going to do with the Federal and the white tail.
What I'll do is I'll show you the film of me shooting it and commenting while I'm shooting it. Obviously it's going to be loud because there's guns going off everywhere, and then I'll show you the group. So the first ammo off the rank that I shot was, and I was told that this was pretty good stuff, the 6.5 Creedmoor, the Hornady TAP, Tactical Application Police. This had, because I tested the seating depth or the overall length, or not the actual overall length, but a comparative overall length between the four of them, and this was the shortest overall length, which sort of surprised me, but yeah, it is what it is. That must be the accuracy node, really seated deep into the case. So the Hornady Tactical Application Police, so you'll see me shooting that. Okay, so you see me shooting it, commenting on it, and the first 5-shot group out of this gun with like full stop. So this was the first group ever, and I'll show you that. Can't really see it. The blue. Yeah, you can see. So the first 5-shot group is 0.808 of an inch, which straight away I went, hey. And I'm a bit of a fast shooter. I did sort of rush it, so I've got to learn to slow down. Then the second group, because I'd used the tap to centre the scope, I wasted a lot of ammo, so I only had 10 for two groups. And then the second group is, there's a flyer there, I don't know why, but without the flyer it would have been 0.314 of an inch, 4 rounds, and then the fifth one took it out to 0.69. So that tap ammo is very, very good. And so what I've done is I've kept, where'd it go? What'd I do with it? Don't lose it. Oh, it's in here. Wrong box. Yeah, idiot. I've kept 1 round. What I'm going to do, because this uses the 147 grain ELD match, and I'm pretty sure I've got that. That's one of the projectiles that I've got. So I'm going to take this apart and check out what the powder load is, and yeah, and try and replicate this, or very close to it. First, I've got some new Hornady brass and I think 50 Starlines. Starlines are all right, nothing flash out. Well, it is Hornady. And what I'll do is I'll do some testing with those just initially before I start using the Lapua. I don't want to waste the Lapua mucking around. So I'll do some testing with, probably won't need the Starline brass. I'll just use the Hornady brass testing just to figure things out. And then in the end, I'll use the Lapua brass for the serious loads. Next off, so alright, so that's that. So now you're going to see me shooting. Now, two of these factory loads are hunting ammo, and one's tactical ammo, and the other one is the Hornady match. I live very close to an airfield. Sorry about the airplane. What I expected pretty much happened. I expected the hunting ammo to be, not very good, and it wasn't. So there was a few surprises here and there, but generally speaking, inconsistency. So the next off the rank was the Federal.
Okay, the Federal. Pretty much performed how I thought it would for hunting ammo. That was the first group. I actually centered it, I think there. That's the first group. Yeah, it's decent. Second group. The first three, that was the first 3 rounds, and then the fourth one went out. Same here, that was the first 3 rounds, pretty nice, and then 2 went, yeah. And then the last, that was the first 3 rounds, and then those 2 blew it out. So yeah, federal hunting ammo. Never had much time.
This stuff, 140 grain fusion bonded soft point, travelling at, what do they reckon it's travelling at? Where's the specs? Okay, travelling at 27.25. Yeah, which is not much better than the tap. And the groups, yeah, nothing to write home about. You know, it was sort of, I'd shoot 3 very close together, like there's one there 1/2 inch, and then the next 2 would be way off, putting it out to over 1.5 inches, and then same here. I had 3 there that were, you know, just over 1/2 inch, and then it would chuck 2 out, the next 2 out. You know, it's not the barrel heating up because, yeah, as you'll see with the match, that really wasn't. Next off the rank, you're going to see me shooting the Hornady again. Hunting ammunition, Hornady American Whitetail. I'm going to try out the Hornady American Whitetail, and it's got Hornady interlocks. How many grains? All right, 129 grain. This is going to be interesting to see just how it goes with the wider bullet. What's the muzzle? Whoa, 2820 muzzle velocity. It's getting up. All right, let's see how she goes. Yeah, the federal is pretty crap. All right.
Someone comes down out here on that particular day, then we know we were going to call up.
See where she's shooting first up.
Pretty much. No, we're not. We're not bouncing.
Way left. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Just up the road.
Starting off okay, but proof's in the pudding.
10:05.
Not bad, 3.
Catch you next time.
Oh, big fly there.
Now I feel bad asking.
I just pulled that last shot. I saw I did it. Nah. 129 grain interlock. Moving at 28. It says 28.20, so looks like it's seems like the heavier bullets are the way. Okay, so that's the whitetail. That's one group. That's one group, so I had 2 in one hole, there's only 4. That was 5. That was 5. Yeah, it's got these sort of 3 in one spot and then 2 here. Same here. 3 there, 2 there. That looks like 3. Yeah, disappointing. Pretty much what I expected. But the Hornady match is next.
Then we came to the longest. So this is, it's funny, the shortest and the longest of the rounds that I used were the most accurate. Yeah, one's TAP, tap, and the other one, this one's match. But still, that's an interesting, that's an interesting thing to point out. So you're going to see me shooting the Hornady match.
We're going to go the Hornady match, and this is it, longest overall length projectile of the lot, and it's using the 140 grain DLD matches and going at 10 feet per second. Oh, so they say. Yeah, it's usually about 100 feet less than what they say, 50 feet less than what they say. So I'm expecting big things from this stuff, but you never know. Absolute rubbish. Shouldn't be. Oh.
All right, kids. I'm going to get you an arm there.
Alright, let's do it.
You know the
This bolt knob, there's a lot of play. It does come loose. And it comes loose, so I'm probably going to, I don't know if I'm going to but I'm going to have to Loctite that one for sure. Alright, where am I? So, I'm expecting good things, so I'm just going to go straight into a group. I'm not going to try and center it.
Yeah. Oh, have you?
Give her my tablet. That way Grumpy doesn't have to worry about it.
Oh, pretty good. Yeah, I got what's the word? I got them. Or one of them. I love that little motor.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're of that age now, they look like if they want to do something, follow around with it, they want that age now where they're inquisitive, you know, it's just inquisitive. They're both shooting, I just got to get out to get their license and done. Yeah.
11 in one day.
11 in one day. Because it says it's got to be over. Fucking pedantic is that?
That's a dollar in the range was up and he had 11.
Yeah. Yeah. I said it, the range officer's fault is not here. I wanted some of those double the changeover forms. So I just told the guy to jump online and I know the fucking submitters. Yeah. Well, it's all money we miss out on it. We don't only a couple of dollars for it. Chef well, when you're hiring 20,000 pallets at 3 cents a pallet, it's a lot of bloody money for pallets.
I don't have one.
Yeah, what happens when you push the roll, coming up with the gear and the gear down. He must sight constrain.
It does enough.
Yeah. Pretty good group. Second group. Barrel heats up. Power's like a hot barrel.
I'd advise you, if you're going to attend the range and you intend to come out quite often, there's very, very worth it. That amenities fee entitles you to come to the range anytime during that year of your life.
Yeah, it's only there, but down there. Yeah, definitely. Definitely best to the first.
So obviously, Dave.
First thing I asked when I bought it. Yeah.
When you have a look
That barrel heats up and I get a lot of mirage.
change it on there, and when you pay your next one, card will come back with two on.
Yeah.
We're getting your annual contract.
I transferred from Sydney.
Oh, good. So category A and B, or if you're doing, and then I stamp on here and I'll sign over here. I do have another form at the moment. Probably I don't know which way I want to look. Good thing, bad thing.
Even though this is a skinny barrel, it's not that much. Surprisingly.
Paperwork wise, that's it. Right, money what happens then is you grab your firearm, come down, you go this way or that way. Usually on a Friday and a Monday, we'll have that
Red cap.
back in. And it's easy for those guys to get sort of $1,000. Saturday, because all that provide some tape. We're in the process of trying to get some more. Fix these old ones. You will find target frames here. Right, pin your targets on. When you pin your targets on, we want you to be inside that loop. Right, that way. Okay, these are not aiming marks, they are screws. Right, that bench there, so you take that target frame there and you pick this bench, right? This bench is number 20.
Pull that way.
And you'll see the range is marked on the left hand side. Yeah. There will be on the back side of that,
Bad move, just as I fired.
which says those stakes at the bottom, drop in the two holes, and pop your uncle. That's your complete lane. So yeah, that's your right. You can once you can okay. When you're ready to shoot, you've got your target out, you've got all your gear up on your bench that you require. You bring your firearm forward.
Ooh.
Right, you bring your firearm forward, you can't take it. The only way you can take the firearm away is if I clear it when I am the RO or my designated helper. Really busy, we'll have another couple of guys running around with these things on. They'll usually just be.
Okay, the Hornady match. Very nice, not bad. And then it just got bigger. I think the barrel was really heating up with that stuff. I don't know how fast that stuff is. But that original group, not bad. That one not bad. I pulled that one. I remember I pulled that one. And then this one just turned to crap.
So, first group, 0.609. Second group, 0.682. Third group is 0.727 without the flyer, and I'll qualify that by saying the reason why I'm not counting the flyer is because I know that I pulled that one. I quite literally, it actually, I've got to put a sort of, I don't know, use a different rear bag or a bag rider on it or something, because it actually sort of clunked down in the bag just as I shot, as I squeezed the trigger, pulled the trigger, and so, and then the third group, oh man, let me tell you, yeah, again, it was 0.759, and don't count, yeah, and then it had two flyers that went off to the left. I don't know, and with those, it pushed it over 2 inches. I'm not sure what happened there at all. But those first two groups, you know, pretty good, pretty good. So that's factory ammo, and I've never had a lot of time for factory ammo as far as trying to achieve accuracy. Like, like proper serious accuracy, yeah, just doesn't work. You got to, you got to roll your own, really, to suit the rifle, because factory ammo is like a one size fits all, and that doesn't work because every rifle is different, every barrel is different, not to a huge degree, but if you put your rifle in a different stock, it's going to go and do something, typically do something different and that and whatever. So I can't wait to get to the end of my experimentation and roll the Lapuas. So like I said, I will do a bit of mucking around with some new Hornady brass that I've got, and I'll screw around with seating depth. That's really the biggest variable. One thing that I do want to point out about the rifle, or about the rifle, is the actual, and I've seen other people say this, the actual tolerance of the thread on the bolt handle, on the bolt knob, is really loose. What I will probably do, and I don't mind it being plate. I think it's got an alloy ferrule, whatever you want to call it. So I'll just somehow or other make sure that thing doesn't get loose. It wasn't really getting loose a lot, but yeah, it did now and then. Also the thread cap, the thread protector. I had to keep checking it. It did sort of come loose, so I've got to, and that's the tolerance on that is not the best either. So I'm looking to get, I am looking to get what's called a brake for it. I know people probably say, oh, you don't need a brake on a 6x5 Creedmoor. Well, guess what? Yeah, it moves. It's not a feather duster. It has got recoil. And because I don't jam it against my shoulder, I don't do that. I put very little input into the gun, as little input as possible. So I don't jam it into my shoulder. So I don't mitigate that recoil with my shoulder. I need to put a brake on it, and it's sort of hard to get at the moment because it's 3/8 diameter thread, which everybody's got 5/8, and this is 3/8, so I'll have to get on the interweb and see who's got them. No doubt they'll be available, but I just don't have it. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Again, I would have liked the footage to have been, to have integrated the rounds like everything, all the, the whiz bang guys do, the rounds hitting the paper and me pulling the trigger and you hit the paper. Didn't happen because, again, some bozo wanted to sit right next to me when there was heaps of room to, you know what, when I go to the range, if there's heaps of room, I'll give everyone else room. Do you know what I mean? But no. Yeah, so I'm not going to bitch about it. It is what it is. Next time you'll see me shooting this is when I make up the experimental rounds with the Hornady brass, and I'll establish a powder weight and just muck around with bullet seating with overall length to find the accuracy nodes, at least 2. Yeah, with regards to bullet seating. Again, it's a Howa. It's great. I was really impressed when I started. Those groups, shooting the groups. It was with that TAP in that match. Yeah, it's got heaps of potential. I've just got to improve. Yeah, I just shoot too fast, and that, and it was windy. I know excuses, but the biggest problem was the mirage. Yeah, it was, especially when you got a 26-inch barrel and the heat's coming off that, and you've got the normal atmospheric mirage. So yeah, that was a bit of an issue. But I've got the Delta Titanium again. Love it. It's a fantastic scope. Yeah, so I've just got to do a bit of fine tuning here and there. I get it Cerakoted, and So next time you'll see me, I'll have more to report on it. See you later.